Hi, this is the New Year's Book Tag 2020. As far as I know, this book tag was created by Triumphal Reads, although it may have been created by somebody else, but I think they've taken their video down or something. But Triumphal Reads is where I first saw it. And this tag consists of 7 questions. Question number 1. How many books are you planning to read in 2020? Well, I have 526 books on my Goodreads goal. Even if I just get half of that, I'd be happy. But 526 books, although I don't know how much of that is graphic novels. Maybe 40%, maybe more than that. So 526 books overall. Question number 2. Name 5 books that you didn't get to read in 2019 but want to make a priority in 2020. So I have a library book from 2019. It's called The Nugget by P.T. Juterman. I got this out of the Eastern Barnshire Library possibly November, December. So it might be on its last renewal. You get 4 renewals with the Eastern Barnshire. This might be up on the 30th of January. So I need to read it by then. I am 66 pages so far into it. I need to do quite a bit of reading. Next up we have Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, and the TV series is premiering on the BBC. I think it's Wednesday at 9 o'clock. So I'll read it along with the TV show, like I did with Yes Dark Materials. And I am currently on page 50. And this might be a good contender for best book of the year 2020. Every page of it is a joy. I don't know why I haven't read Terry Pratchett earlier, but I'm finally reading Terry Pratchett now. And speaking of his Dark Materials, I have the second in the his Dark Materials trilogy, The Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman. So I'll read that during the course of the year. I don't know when the TV show will be back on. It may be December, as it was with last year, and I've only just started this. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. So the other 2 would be the 2 books for Chunksters for Charity, The Exegesis of Philip K. Dick and Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. Question number 3. What genre do you want to read more of in 2020? And I want to read more fantasy. After I read Elric of Melniboné by Michael Moorcock, I don't read much fantasy, and I really do want to read more of it. I have... where is it? The Sleeping Dragon by Joel Rosenberg, and I have the I think I have other 3 books after this, but this is, from what I gather, it's like a Jumanji before Jumanji. these tabletop RPG players playing a game, and they are transformed into the characters in the game, and it becomes for them a reality. And I suppose that's also the same as the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Can't remember, was that the 80s? Can't quite remember, but a similar sort of plot to that. Excuse me. There's the other books in the saga, I suppose you could call it, series. So I've got that fantasy book to look forward to, and hopefully I'll come across some short story fantasy. We'll see what comes up in the year 2020. Question number 4. Name 3 non-book related goals for 2020. So the Arabic is ongoing. I think I've made a little bit of progress with it. Number 2, I want to reduce my carbon footprint. That's another thing that's ongoing. I'll see what can be done about that one. Number 3, I'd like to go to some more conventions. I think I only went to 1 or 2 conventions last year. Sci-fi conventions, comic book conventions, gaming conventions. There's a Chimera Festival, which is science fiction writing and fantasy writing. I think that's in Edinburgh, and I think it's during maybe July, but I'm not exactly 100% sure on that. So attending more conventions hopefully in 2020. Question number 5. What's a book you've had forever that you still need to read? Well, which one? There must be 100 to choose from. But I have gone with Havisham by Ronald Frame. And this is about the character in Great Expectations, Charles Dickens. This is a young Miss Havisham. She's due to being married, and before the sort of tragedy of that character. And the thing is, he's signed it. I don't know if you can make that out. He signed it, and not only has he signed it, he's dated it. So I've had that since 2013, and I'm still reading it. What page am I on? Page 94. Wow. And it's 361 pages. It's one of those things that just gets put somewhere, and as I've said before, if a book's not on the top of the pile, it can be forgotten about and sort of disregarded. But I'm still reading it. I have the bookmark there, and I think I can remember some of the plot. But yeah, there's quite a lot of books like that. But there's one I want to hopefully finish. I'm not sure that I will this year. Question number 6. One word you're hoping 2020 will be. Safe. It's January, the start of January. I don't think it's even mid-January, and we've had scary apocalyptic fires in Australia, and we've had what could be near World War III in Iran and the Middle East. So excuse me. Yeah, safe, because I don't know what other natural or man-made disasters we have in store in 2020. And safe as in a whole planet only safe. Number 7, tag people. I tag anybody who hasn't made plans for 2020, but I don't think that there's anybody who hasn't made plans for 2020. I've seen in my subscription feed a lot of reading and writing goal videos. So anybody who is watching this video and hasn't really made plans, you can consider yourself tag if you wish to do the tag. And this is my first tag of 2020. I hope to create 2 or 3 tags myself. We'll see how that goes. And I like this tag. It's a really good tag. Hopefully you've liked it too. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.